Is it important to encourage each other? Is it important to encourage yourself? Let us talk about it. Welcome to this YouTube channel, The Anchor for the Soul. This is Makhumalo, Kholekile Mnqobisa. So today, I've spoken in the previous podcast, short ones, discussing encouragement. Firstly, to say, as long as you are alive, as long as it is called today, encourage each other, give each other support, give each other hope. And also to say, how do I encourage myself? Because for me to encourage anyone, I have to be encouraged myself. Now the question is it important to encourage each other or to encourage yourself? I recall a verse in 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 6, where David had gone to war, and when he came back, he found that his family and the families of the men that were with him had been abducted with everything. And the men that he was with were even considering stoning him. And the word of God says, but David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. Now, to answer that question, we really have to look at the Bible. The whole Bible is about hope. Is about hope in the current, is about hope while we live, is about hope in the future, is about hope of eternity. Now God says to all of us that he loves us, that he's got our back, that he is for us, that who can be against us when we have him? Everywhere, God encourages us. God says he has a good plan for you, for your life. He has a good plan, hope, and a future. It all talks about hope. And Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for. God gives us hope throughout the scriptures. He tells us that we are the apple of his eye. He tells Joshua that he must be courageous. He must be hopeful. He must look and be strong and believe and trust that God has got his back. So it is important to encourage yourself, because you encourage yourself in the Lord. You hold on to the hope that is above any other hope that you can have. If you do not work every day to encourage yourself, what are you saying? You are saying that God is not telling the truth. You are saying that you are not believing what God is saying. When God says that you are now co-heirs with Christ, which should give you hope in your heart to say, I am a conqueror, I am more than a conqueror, and that I am now family with Christ. That should give you hope. That should encourage you. So it is very critical to encourage yourself, because without encouraging yourself, you do not have hope. And without hope, you do not have faith. And the word of God, when it talks about the Israelites that did not believe God, that went into the promised land to scout the land, and they came back, they said, we were like grasshoppers. The word of God said they did not enter because of their unbelief. But their unbelief came from what? From no hope, from not encouraging themselves. But the bottom line is that they did not believe when God said that I have got your back. When God said to them, here is a land, I have already given it to you. So it's very important to encourage yourself. and to encourage other people, to encourage your neighbor, to encourage the person next to you. Because without that support and that understanding that God is here with you, that God is always there with you, there is no faith. And therefore, there is no way that you can please God. Encourage yourself as long as it is called today. Fill up your cup so that it can overflow to other people. And yes, tomorrow will be a better day. Because when Christ comes back, it will be the best day of our lives. May God bless you.